Okay, Eliseg fans, you're back, and there's a reason you're back, because you're interested. You're interested in learning about what we've done by the end of week 2. 2 long weeks we've been here, excavating at the Pillar of Eliseg near Valley Crucis, Llangollen, and what a dig it's been so far. We've had rain, we've had sun, and today it's a wonderful open day. We've had literally dozens of people, visitors, some of them who are going to tell their friends, and maybe more will come tomorrow. Who knows? The point is, we've had a wonderful open day, and we've got a lot to show them, because in the last week we've found 3 kissed graves within the material of the cairn. So it's a very exciting time for you to join us to learn where we are at the end of week 2. We'll be back right after this break. We're back after that little infomercial break. Now, on site today we have a lot going on. Well, let's remember those kists. Do you remember those kists? Here they are. Let me show you them one by one. Follow me.
Can you see that?
This way. See that down there? Now that is a kist. A kist is a box of stone. It's a box of stone constructed into the monument to contain cremated human material and pyre debris. We dug through, excavated in through the material that packed in this kist, and we found a stone tool and 2 fragments of a bone pin. So this is all early Bronze Age diagnostic material. This tells us this material was here around 2000 BC, 1800 BC, long before the 9th century cross was erected on top of the mound. So this is really important information to try and put the site into some order, to understand the chronology. So this is one kist. Let me take you to another kist. Second kist. If I can just get past Shona here. No, you're all right. Kist number 2. Small, disturbed, and yet somehow aesthetically very, very pleasing to the eye, as I hope the camera will show. If you look downwards, it's a very nice kist. There you are. Now back to me, I'm the most important thing, the archaeology is secondary. Okay, back to me, that's it, good. Right, now this monument is probably peppered with secondary kist burials. There may be anywhere up to 20 to 30, maybe more, in different parts of the monument that we haven't excavated, showing that it was probably a family or communal burial ground used by many generations within the Bronze Age period. So this is very exciting, and these are small kists used to contain cremation burials, but we have a slightly larger kist to contend with, which is behind the camera as you're looking right now. Joe, move the camera. Kist number 3. Being excavated by Richard using a method known as trowel excavation by those that are experts in this manner. He's using his trowel to dig through the earth deeper into the kist material. When we came across this only yesterday, it was really near the top, and they've excavated down into the kist material, looking for another burial, looking for more cremated human material, maybe a nice tasty urn, maybe a skull or 2, but no, nothing has come up. A completely empty kist. What could that mean? Could it mean that the occupants of this kist never ended up using the burial in the first place? They dug the grave and never end up putting human remains in it. Perhaps they put it in here, but only as a temporary place for burial before taking the corpse or the ashes for interment elsewhere. Perhaps the acidic conditions in this particular kist ate away all the bone, leaving nothing. But most likely, someone's been here rifling before us, and they've ripped it all out, like the antiquarians that they were. Certainly it's empty, or seems to be empty, unless, of course, Richard, in the last few seconds of the day, as the sun descends over to the west, finds some exciting discovery. So there are 3 kists, and different stories, different sizes, different levels of preservation, but all building a picture of what this mound is about, and that's why we're here.
It's all coming out at once.
So we found this great, massive, huge monument thing, But within one of those kists, we also found these.
Okay, so yesterday we were digging what looks like a potential kist, and we were digging in quadrants, so we divided it in 4 so we could take it down in very prescribed levels and be very careful of what we find in the soil. And yesterday, within minutes of each other, we came across 2 particular finds, which is our first, what looks like prehistoric finds from Eliseg. We found a bone pin.
And we found a piece of worked flint, which is commonly referred to as being a flint knife. It quite clearly is a piece of worked flint because the edges of it quite clearly show that it's been very precisely worked, which would have made it very sharp. The nice thing about them both is that they are suggestive of a late Neolithic or early Bronze Age date, and are often found in kists.
And they both seem to have been burnt, so it looks like both of these items were actually placed on the pyre and then collected by the mourners afterwards and placed in the kist.
Well, it's very exciting, it's wonderful when you think that if it is late Neolithic, early Bronze Age, you may be the first person to have touched that in 4,500 years. So it's extremely exciting, and of course they're beautiful as well. They're beautiful pieces of workmanship.
Look at that. Maybe used to fasten a cloak or a bag. It's a wonderful, wonderful object. I presume, since the online audience is used to various TV programmes of a certain disposition, I now have to say this must be evidence of high status, but it's not. It's not. But it's really cool, but it's not high status. What does that mean?